Hi, nice to meet you all. This is just a little video about me. So I'm Kerry. I brought soul triage into fruition in 2017 and it's been going really well. I'm a holistic therapist, but then I also studied in the emotion code. I'm currently learning about the Akashic. I will constantly keep learning more to keep expanding on my knowledge and everything else. So I'm 41 years old. About 5 years ago I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. Now I've always been quite a healthy person, so to be diagnosed with something that meant I needed to take medication for probably my life, it really threw me, and I really felt that I needed to try and find a holistic approach to it, I suppose. So I did. I actually retrained at college. I became a holistic therapist, so I was reflexology and massage. But then in that time, I also did Reiki. So fast forward from that, after about 2 years, I'd actually weaned myself off my medication, and now I'm what they call free of any medication. So which is fantastic. And then only very recently, so like the 29th of June now, only 6 weeks previous, I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism with a range of 59.79 TSH. I only found that out before I was having my next bloods to be done. Obviously they want to keep monitoring you when you've been diagnosed with it, obviously, as it's a lifelong condition. So on the day of me having my bloods done, that's when I found out. So when I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism, again, I thought, I can't be taking a medication for the rest of my life. It's not for me. It's not something I want to do. So I decided to find alternatives, and I went on to Medical Medium. I discovered about the celery juicing. So I did that solidly for 5 weeks. And now my thyroid has gone down from 59.79 to 4.2. So obviously I know that's still just over the just at the range, but I'm continuing to do that now with the celery, which would be now my 7th week doing it, and hopefully I will keep all that at bay. But other than all that, I've been working with sort of the quantum field now for about 3 years, I think it is, something like that. It all started really in lockdown with COVID. I had to find alternative ways of earning money because I couldn't have anybody in my therapy room, obviously due to COVID. So I started online and I invested in a few courses, and one being the emotion code, which was absolutely phenomenal, and it blew me away just how amazing it was and what we were holding on to, and not only us but our ancestors. So I started with that, and then I found a company in America that sold a bioresonance device. I've had that now 18 months, which is very popular in my treatments. This can also be done remote, as well as the emotion code. And then also I've sort of found my own little way, and I've started doing my own protocol on quantum healing, and now I've started doing, I've actually been doing it over a year now, but I actually cleanse properties energetically, because obviously just because we as human beings are, multidimensional beings, whatever way you want to, what you believe in, obviously what I believe in will not always resonate with what you believe in, but we have an energy field around us. And if that energy field becomes blocked or stagnant due to traumas, emotions, beliefs, anything that's not serving us, then we eventually will develop some sort of illness or disease if we're not releasing these. Not only us, but if our ancestors have had them, then they will come down to us from the ancestors, and it can go back as far as 20 generations is what I've found the most. I mean, I don't even, nobody knows how far it can go back, but this is the longest I've seen. So that's another thing I'm doing, and also I'm learning to, learning with the Akashic, so I'm learning to release generational traumas and things like that, which is very profound, very powerful and very deep, and I do understand that only the right people will come at that time for this treatment, because it is very intense, even the studying is very intense, as I've found out myself. But one of the big things that I want you to do, I may be a healer, but I want you to heal yourself. I want you to help yourself. So it's okay me saying, right, okay, well, we'll find out where these root blocks are that are causing you problems now, moving forward, manifesting, bringing the wrong people into your life, anything like that. What I need you to do is to then carry on your process so that you continue to heal without my ability, because I'm not a guru. I'm only learning, where I'm constantly healing. I do treatments on myself every morning. I've literally just done one now, and actually on my mother as well, finding out some trauma she suffered, when she was a child, and she's passed away now. She's been passed, nearly 7 years. So it's not something we can do as humans. I mean, we can do it to spirits that have passed over. So like I said, I'm constantly healing, so I want you to actually do the healing as well. I want you to work with me, work with your body and your soul, because you'll start to get these little inklings. Once you've had one clearing, you'll start to get the intuition, the synchronicities will start. If they haven't already been coming through, they'll get stronger. You'll be more in tune with your body awareness. You'll be more in tune with your energy. So if people come to you and you feel like something doesn't feel right, well, that's your intuition saying to you, just be careful, just keep careful, basically, put your protection up, that kind of thing. So this is what I want to do. This is not all about me this is not me healing you. This is you. I'm holding the space for your treatment. I want you to do the healing. That's what it's all about. We all have the ability to heal ourselves, and some people don't believe it for, whatever reason, core beliefs, anything. Once you've released all this out the way, you start to see yourself in a totally different light. You see things in a totally different light, and you realise you have the ability. You just need to take back your power and start to do it yourself. So on that note, I've got a client due in about 20 minutes, so I'm going to get my room prepped up for that. And I would just like to say thank you for listening, and I hope I will see you either online or in my therapy room one day, this one or the other one in Redcar. Okay, bye for now.